Hello there, and welcome to my Tuesday morning stream back on GT7. I do hope you are doing well. We're going to go into race A and see how we get on. So, 2 wee seconds here, and we'll get on to. I did a time trial yesterday, and again, thanks very much to everyone who took part in our votes that we did on our community post about what I should be streaming. I think I put F1 25, NASCAR, AC Evo, and also LMU. And by far and away, it was AC Evo that won it. So I will definitely do a stream with that, and we'll hopefully get a bit more as well. Now let's see where we are with everything. Hopefully it's all working. There we are. Now let me just quickly do. Let's see where we are with it all. We are there. Now just be a wee second. Okay. Now I'm hoping we can get both our streams up and running here. Let's see. I'll go back to our main page and see where we are exactly. Good, here we are. Alright, yep, there we are. It looks like we are, it's all working. That's good, that's what we want. I managed to schedule the stream this time. ERT, Chimpanzee, good to see you, how are you doing? And, we're getting ready for our stream. There we are, and Sim Racing, good to see you. Yes, yeah, this seems to be quite a good combination, I think, isn't it? It's been quite popular, so hopefully it will work well. We'll give it our best shot. I did a time trial yesterday and it went quite well actually. So hopefully we can do the same today and see it work. There we go. Josh Martin, good to see you. How are you doing? I just found out, by the way, that I don't think there's a Autosport International show this year, because I was looking online, because it's normally in the middle of January, but it says it's coming back next year. I'm quite surprised at that, because normally it's a big success and it does pretty well. Maybe perhaps I can be there next year with my own stand. That would be quite fun, but with some rigs and things. But Sim Racing, you've got school tomorrow. Back to school, back to work. Yes, well, I'm sure you're ready. That's yeah. Oh, it's been cancelled altogether. That's very strange. So it might not even return next year. That's really strange, because I mean it's a massive show, isn't it? And it does incredibly well. That I am quite surprised at that, because it's done really well in the past. I quite enjoyed our trip to Birmingham to see what it was like to go and race away. I usually would take my son with me, and we would we'd see the whole live action arena and things. But we'll see how we go. So I've done a 2-minute 12.5. Kiwi is quicker. Kiwi's so fast on here. But we didn't do too badly overall. We got there. I've just watched Tisney's race guide for this race, so hopefully that might have a good result for us. It might help us a wee bit. It could be the budgets, yeah. I mean, it seemed really busy, but we'll see. So we're in 4th place. But it's good to see you as always, and to everyone watching, wherever you are in the world. Let us know who you're watching from. With my new schedule, I'll be streaming an awful lot more. And AC Evo was the one in our community post that came up on top, so I'm going to do an AC Evo stream. That should be good fun. But we'll see how it all pans out. So 4th, this is a proper Mazda MX-5 convertible, which is quite active, you can see on the rear end. It likes to move about quite a bit, so can we keep it on the road? We've also got a really good race C this week as well. At Canada, they've got the Montreal track. So I'm aiming to try and get monetized. I'm about halfway, just over halfway there. So I'm trying to get monetized to get the 3,000 watch hours. That's going to be the thing. If we can get that, that would be very helpful. And then I can offer memberships and real rewards for you all who I know have been very committed over the years, and I very much appreciate that. It's very kind of you supporting the channel. So here we go, our first race of the day in the Mazda Spirit Racing. Lots of people peeping. There's 4 laps here. Daytona, I've actually been round here. Now, this is the chicane, the death chicane. Very easy to lose it on here, but hopefully. And we've got real slipstream on this race. Slow. You're much quicker than me coming out of there. I'm going to do a little bit of bump drafting if I can. It's called a real slipstream, so it's not as powerful, I think, as what the game normally does. But, so yeah, let's well, if there's no Autosport International show there, Josh, that just means that you can make the next one. It can be a SimStaff sim show. Considering you had a vast amount of setups last year, didn't you? You had the Williams F1 team setup and more. That was a really good stand that you had there. I enjoyed that a lot. better on that chicane. I'm terrible on the chicane. Really annoying, losing places. I'm going to work that one out. Never get a good run out of there. Very, very difficult to get a good run. This time let's get faster in this chicane. Ah, Megan, good to see you. Still not great to that chicane. I wish I could be better in that chicane, but it's costing me so much. Just not very good through there. Need to really get it right. I don't know if people are going into third gear, but I think Tindy said stay in fourth, but I'm struggling to get that car to turn. We both got penalties. In fact, the one in front got a bigger penalty than I did, but I'm losing time very quickly to the car behind. Got one place back. It's quite fortunate there. So, final lap coming into the chicane. It's been the chicane that's really hindered us quite a bit, but hopefully with a bit more practice we'll get it right. Got fourth place back and third place back. We've made a place. Someone must have gone off there, or two people must have gone off. Must have been a coming together. Oh, we're going to end up with a podium. That's not so bad. And Daniel, good to see you. welcome along to the stream. Oh, there we go, not too bad actually. Considering that we were down to 6 at one point. Yeah, welcome along everybody. So it was Megan Flatbard and Daniel Prowse. Good to see you. And Sim Racing and ERT Chimpanzee. And of course Josh Martin, who's watching on our main screen, I think, on there. But it's good to see you all. I hope you're having a really good day, wherever you are across the globe. We've got a clean race there. You got P1 in qualifying at Monza in the Ferrari 430 Challenge. That's pretty good going. And what was interesting, I was watching a streamer the other day. It was on, I think it was it Monday night or no, Sunday night it was, and I think it was like a Filipino streamer. And the thing was, he was doing F1 2025 at Monza. He was doing, I think, the full race, but he only got a few laps in, and he'd always end up going off and restarting. But you know, he had 1,800 people watching him, and I thought, 1,800 people, that's not bad, isn't it? And it was just because he was doing it at night time. And I thought, I might have to do that. I might have to say, right, I'm just going to do F1 25 and see what happens. I'm going to do an F1 25 stream, because I do actually quite like that game. It's quite fun. Let's see, right, we'll do another race A. But yeah, 1,700 people watching. I mean, the poor thing, his comments were horrendous. They were all saying that he wasn't great in terms of his driving. Oh, but it doesn't really matter if you've got 1,700 people watching. His watch hours and his qualifying time, or in terms of his he'll be monetized in minutes. But yeah, so we got a podium on our first race, which is not bad. I need to really practice that chicane, because that's the trickiest one. So tell me, race 1 starting in P1. That's pretty good going. Now I'll see if I can see my StreamYard. What's my StreamYard schedule saying? It's not doing anything. There we go. So there we are. That's fine. I can come off that. There we go. Right. So we are. There we are. Okay. Just checking everything here on Streamlabs, that it's all working properly. There we are. Right, there we are. Okie doke. There we are. Right. Now we're back to where we should be. So we've got 6 minutes. Let's do a little bit of driving, and we can see if we can. Yes, I did about an hour's worth of time trial on this yesterday, trying to get my time down. I know that Tizzy did a 10.8, and I thought my good friend Kiwi, he did a 12.3. He may have done quicker than that on another name, but I thought, right, can I get anywhere near him? So I got within 2/10, which is not too bad. And, first corner. Oh. I was going to say, Josh, if you're watching there, are you getting married this year? Will it be wedding bells? I know you're engaged, so many congratulations. It'll be a big year if you are. It's always a special thing. I've been married now for coming up 16 years in April. That corner is so tricky to get a good turn in. So I think I'll do a few of these races, see how we get on. We do another 2 of these, and then see if we can get maybe a race C, because I know that's been quite a good one. Although there's a horrible chicane at the end of that. I was struggling quite a bit, but I think people are saying you can take more on the right than you can on the left, so we'll see how we get on. Oh, come on, you dodgy. I think just about stayed within the limits there. So, I know we've got people from South Africa watching, we've got people from Britain watching, and yes, this is Daytona, indeed. Yeah, it's quite a nice track. I wish there had a little bit more grip from these tyres. The sports hard tyres don't have an awful lot of grip, but it's not too bad. Ah, Luis Mendez, welcome along. I live about 3 hours from Daytona. Ah, this is awesome. Oh, yeah, I've been to Florida a few times. I've actually been to Daytona Raceway for you can do the tour. I've done it a couple of times. And yeah, it's a great track. So you must be, are you in South Florida then, or are you a bit further up? But it's a great place. Going to try and work on my pace through that chicane. Yeah, that's yeah, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, they do, don't they? They sneak up on you. It's also annoying when you can accelerate out on some of these big hairpins. There, I think I've got to stay on the inside a bit more. Oh, welcome along, AA. That is a good YouTube handle. That one. That is a hard one to read. But my screen is quite far away, I'm afraid. So it's go get it. I will do my best. We've got a. Oh, in fact, the matchmaking will start for the lobby in just a few seconds' time. There we go. Well, welcome along, everybody. We are all back. Oh no, are we on 4th? We're on 4th place. So I've got to really work on getting my race pace up a bit, but that was slightly better. You would like to see that. Ah, Alpha Capri. I'm tuning in from dull Hull. Hope you're well, Hugh and chat. I'm very well indeed. It's good to see you, and welcome along. Hull is not dull. Surely Hull is an exciting place. I've been there. I remember I once went to collect a van in Hull, so I went down on the train into the train station and got a van and managed to get fuel and managed to go all the way back up to Scotland at the time when I was living in Edinburgh. But it's good to see you all. Well, Hull was the city of culture, was it not, a few years ago? But I hope it's a bit of a dreich day, what we'd call in the Scottish borders, it's a dreich day. It's very kind of wintry, wet, rain, and it's very kind of dark almost that out there. But it's good to see you. Hopefully we can bring some fun to your morning or your afternoon, wherever you might be. Hope that somebody does subscribe. Now, it hasn't told me who it is, because when I schedule a stream, it doesn't tell me. But welcome along, whoever you might be. Put your name in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out there. So here we go for our second race of the day. Well, that's a good one, a purple and lime green Mazda. Ours is rather plain, to be fair. We don't even have a spoiler, but we'll go for it. I kind of wish this would have been a grid start. It would have been quite fun, I think, if it was a grid start. So we've got Ultra Salty Dan, who was in the first race, and Gran Torino. And we've got someone who's, I think, got a bit of an issue with their connection. Get those comments in a few minutes' time. This is it's a good fun race though. This has been quite decent so far. That slipstream a little bit. I think they're just a little bit away. Been a fairly good chicane, not too bad. Front two are, I think, bump drafting to try and pull away. There we go. Ah, your name is from a binary star system. I can just get that here. We had a much better first corner there. Yeah, the mix of oval and road is quite good here, isn't it? It's quite fun. Ah, Drax, here, welcome along, good to see you. That corner is so bad for getting the speed off. But good to see you all. Now the top three have closed right up. But can we do the chicane well and maybe close up? Let's see what happens as we come through. Oh, we've already got 30 plus, that's not too bad. get every corner right. Might be a bit of bump drafting there, I think. It's bit of overtaking up ahead there. Can we get through? Bump drafting up ahead, but although they're pulling away a bit, we're pulling away from the car behind, which is not too bad. There we go. And Daniel Prowse, good to see you. Once you lose, yeah, the group has struggled to catch up. I'm just trying to get that chicane right, because that's where it seems to be very, very hard. It's easy to lose a lot of time there, but now in the last lap of the race previous, it was, I gained about 3 places, because they all went for some crazy moves and went off. So here we come on the last lap towards the last chicane. I'm about to set purple sectors. It seems to do, I can do okay on these first 2 sectors, it's the next lot that are difficult. It was a safe run there, but not the fastest run, but we are safely in 4th place. Well, the top 3 have done, it's been pretty close there, lots of action. We've been kind of on our own here, but we'll keep trying. At least we had pretty much a clean race. Not too much drama there. If I look at the B lobby, actually, That it's a pity there couldn't be 16 cars in this one. I think it'd be quite nice to have a few more cars in there. But at least we finished it. Now let me quickly check there. Look at that, but it looks like the top pack pulled away. That draft is killing you. Yeah, once you lose the grip, it's a struggle to catch back up to them. Literally, with overtracked, without the split stream, catching up isn't possible. Ah, you got P1 in race 2 at the moment at Monza, won by 0.03 seconds. You need to make a replay of that one, Umar. That would be a good one. But yes, but I hope you're all good. At least, yeah, it was a clean race, wasn't it? It wasn't too bad. It was a finish is always good. It means that hopefully, yes, our DR has gone up a bit. We might even get into A if we can keep that up. That would be quite good. I was an A ranking a while ago, but it tends to take a beating on daily races on Gran Turismo. But let's see where we are. According to the next race C is at 12 o'clock. Oh, should we do a race C? Because that's quite a fun one. I know it's a bit kind of... It's got that horrible chicane at the end. But what do you reckon? Should we do a race C? Because we've not got long to get into that. We could try that. I haven't done a race B either, but I'm not too bothered about race B this week. Shall we try a race C? I think we could try a race C and see how we get on. We need to... I think the Alpha seems to be the car everyone's using, isn't it? I don't know if it's the best car out there, but yeah, let's go for a race C. We'll use the Alpha. Right, we'll go into that. I was sorry, Drac, that I couldn't join you on Friday night there. I was absolutely... I know you were starting about 9 o'clock for your stream, and I was kind of hoping to do it, but I was absolutely shattered. So by the time I got back, I went to my bed. But we'll definitely do another one. It's qualifying at Misano now. All right, very good. Now you'll have fun with that. Right, so here we are at Canada, which I think I'm pleased they've got that track. Right, now they're all ahead of me. Look, they're all doing into the 44s. My goodness, basic oldie. I've done a 1:44.8, so I need to try and compete with that. Right, can we do it? Can we get a good time here? Oh, well, not like that we want. Okay, so they must have come back with that one, so we're not allowed to... They're huge curbs here and they kill you very easily. I was watching Super GT, his racing here from last night. Seemed to have quite a lot of fun. He was trying to get wins. Now, coming up to this chicane here, it's quite tricky. See, it won't let me change down there. They were all going into second gear. They were going into second gear for that chicane. I pulled twice for the gears, but it's not letting me slow down. It's not letting me do that. Video games are a huge waste of time. Well, I think unless you can monetize them. If you can monetize them, maybe it's not quite so bad. Just a touch of the wall there. section here. That was a bit better. I'll catch up with that in a wee second. Might need to put a ghost on to see where I can get faster. Hard to get a line through there. I've got it. I've really got to work on this because I'm missing my apexes and missing my braking points. It's quite dodgy. I get massive understeer out there. When I was watching the people doing their left and right, they seem to be able to accelerate out and not hit the wall. And I'm like, constantly. They're, missing that, and as a result I'm getting a very, very slow exit out of there, and it's probably, I've lost a second at least in that. Pulling for the gears, and then when it does, it goes straight round the corner. I'm not sure this is connected right. I just don't think my T598 works very well on this. I can't get right. I'll try that again. Trying to get a line through that corner, so I need a braking point. Right, we're about 30 seconds time. We'll be into the lobby. Yeah, some of these corners you can cut. It's kind of knowing which ones, isn't it? To be fair, I haven't really watched. When I use the ghost, I just tend to follow it. I don't tend to watch the videos, and I probably should actually watch the videos to see exactly how they take it. There we go. Right. There we are. Oh, thanks, Louis Mendez. It's yeah, it's a tough one, that one, isn't it? I'm right down at the bottom. Look at that. Oh dear. Let's see where we are in terms. Well, people are using a few different cars. To be fair, there's a Mazda in there. Mazda 3. I did wonder about the Mazda 3 actually, if that would be decent. And there's a Subaru, a WRX. That because normally I'm quite quick on Group 4. Oh, ZFS Kradza, I've raced against him last week, I think. He's done a very good time. Oh well, we will see. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully we can get a good race. But we will see. We will see. Right. Let's get cracking on a race at Montreal. So we're in 13th, but I reckon we probably should be a bit higher up. But well, we'll see. I don't know how good the lobby is, but let's see how we go. Wish me luck on this one. I think I'm going to need it. But, again, this should have been a grid start. I mean, this is Group 4. This really needs to be a grid start. I know it's a bit like the first corner could be carnage, but they could just roast it out, you know. Just me, or if they hit one in front as well, but just in the wrong point. Oh, no brakes. No brakes at all. Yeah, I had no brakes at all for that corner. Couldn't even remotely slow down. good afternoon. Ian, good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome along to the stream. You join us in race C. Time because I just can't get my car to slow down, and yet I'm not going anywhere. I'm not braking late, but I'm just losing time left, right and centre. I do think it's a T598 issue because I'm just not getting it. And it's because I'm missing braking points and turning points. It's costing me so much lap time. And the people are just driving away and I just can't figure it out. See how it's possible to avoid it. sliding. It's not actually getting round the corner. It's just kind of doing all sorts of funny things. Oi, ay, 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 ay. Goodness me. I got completely rammed there by target 33, just went right into me. This guy's coming with some speed on the right. Where the hell's the speed come from? It's impossible. My car's not damaged, but I didn't feel this slow. We're on lap 8. It's been a quick race. It's carnage behind. So, 2 laps to go. Yeah, prefer easy this week, I think. Yep. I initially accelerated, but there's lost traction. There's not a lot of grip out of there. I mean, I do have the traction off, but I think you kind of need to for this for Group 4, really. go defensive, but just in time, because I know Palma 72 ran the air there. My car is like about 20 mile an hour slower than everyone else's. It's like it just doesn't accelerate and brake. I know that there was an issue on it was just Hun's video. She said that her brakes were carrying on the car and were slowing it down. But yeah, I just don't have race pace at all. No race pace on that. I don't know why, but I'm just trying my best. But I just don't. I can't get the car to turn in. I wonder maybe if I need a different car for it. I think I need to do a bit of time trial, maybe try it with some other cars, maybe the WRX or the Mazda, because I'm just not quick enough, and it's very, very tricky to try and, my car's just not, like with the Mazda I could brake and I would get the speed off and I could turn in. I can't get the speed off, or it's just not getting the turn in right, and I've got the brake balance on 5, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. It'll be my, yeah, I've gone down in BR and SR. Yeah, oh well, that was not one. I think we'll give that one a miss. I need to work on that. Oh, Umar, you're off to the dentist. No problem, but good to see you. Right, we have got, we've missed race A, but we could do, I'm just trying to think. I don't want to do another race C, that was pretty awful, so I'll leave that one. I knew it'd be difficult with that chicane, but they're very, very aggressive. And I can't get that alpha to turn. So it's a tricky one. But I don't know if some people have used other cars. I don't know if I should try it in the Mazda 3. It might be a little bit lighter. It might feel a little bit lighter. It might be a bit more playful in the corners. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't know. What do you think? Should we do a race B or should we do something else? What would be the thing that I haven't done? See, again, it's a rolling start. I wish it would just be a standing start, so we could actually get it. It's quite fun when you've got just a chance to go from the word, from a stationary position and see how it goes. Right, okay, hang on, we'll see who's got, what are the cars that people are using? An M6, oh, the 296, the 911. I wonder, I'm maybe going the M6 because that's quite a good car. Let's see where we are. Where are we on here? Where is the BMW? Ah, here we are. Right, there we go. Yeah, I know, it's kind of, I just think for race A and if it's a normal road car and in a group 4, it really has to be a standing start. But Polyphony has been doing this for quite a while now, and I'm kind of surprised because I thought surely they would know that it's a touring car race, so in effect you always have a standing start. But the Polyphony are kind of just not really. This is where I really kind of get a bit annoyed because I just think they could easily make this so much better and more enjoyable if they made it a bit more realistic. It's almost like the track limits there. Nobody really knows what the limits are on it, don't they, in terms of, well, they're kind of very extreme. And we really should go to the race marshals at the track and say, right, what are your track limits? And put that on every corner, and then we would have a far more realistic race on your hands, you know? sec here. I might put on a ghost just to give me an idea. Look at my little vlog I've got there. There we go. Let me just, I'm going to quickly go into the, back to the main settings and see if I can get, yeah, there we are. I need to be a lot quicker, but I can get into the 41s, I reckon. Right, let's get a, oh, nobody has got, that's funny, isn't it? I thought there would be a, my goodness, he's done a 139, and he's using the BRZ. Interesting. I know that was quite a good car actually, the BRZ. That right, so I'm way off the pace. So let's get on the pace. Let's see what we can do. Ah, Mattis. Yeah, it's good to see you. How you doing? Welcome along. This race will start in just 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Right, let's see what I can do here. Do that. It's not going to do that. Okay, let's try it again. Right, quite important that I can set a good lap. Look at that. My car runs way wide. I've got no grip there at all. And no steering. Or just far. The problem that I've got with this is a kind of Thrustmaster thing. That I'll pause it. I've got to keep changing my settings because it doesn't remember. It comes on automatic steering settings, right? And they are so wide. It's like, I think actually my minibus has a better steering lock than this. Try hood view. It helps you to see the max you can go on the track limits. Ah, that's a good idea actually. Yeah, no, that's a thing. So I've got zero grip going out through there. That's another odd thing. I'm going to have to put traction on too. That is really strange. Because normally I can accelerate out there, and I'm on tiny, tiny acceleration. I bet you it's also not. It doesn't remember your steering settings. So whenever you reset the lobby, you have to redo it again, which is a real pain. I'm one of the reasons why I would not recommend a Thrustmaster T598, because that's what it does, and it's really bad for it. I don't know any other machine that can't remember a steering ratio for the same game, but this one can. Still breaking traction there. Started. I've got no grip there at all. Look how far out. I didn't even try and steer. I didn't even try and turn. Oh no! Now we're actually going into the lobby. Must be connection issues, I reckon. Maybe lobby issues, because normally it goes in quite easily. Oh, I'm 7th, but it must be quite a low lobby, I reckon. Certainly it's a B lobby, but I can definitely go faster. Definitely go faster. But I wonder maybe if the BRZ might be a better car, but we will try it. We will try that. So, 12:30. We're going to do a race B. If this one goes quite well, we can maybe do a few of these. Because I've got a good bit of time so far. But tell me, what races are you all who are watching? What races do you like this week? Right, race A was quite good. Again, it's that kind of chicane at the end. It's the hardest one. Race C, I just can't do. Just can't seem to get the pace on it at all. So I need to practice that one. It's just I can't get the alpha to turn and change direction. So I'm not going to waste my time on that one. I know some people do use different cars in it, like the Genesis and the Mazda. Ah, dropped a lurking like. Ah, good to see you. YouTube viewer, I hope you're well. You're welcome at any time, and I appreciate the like as well. If you haven't already hit that button for everyone watching, it would really help the channel an awful lot if you could. It would be amazing. To appreciate it. And if you like the content and streaming, then hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss new content and new streams as we go live. So here we go. Yeah, the races this week are, yeah, they're actually not too bad. Got 5 laps here at Barcelona. Hey, 3 places in one. So I'm not the only one to be suffering there. That was a mighty overtake. Yeah. That was quite something. That was quite funny. Hopefully we've got reasonable pace here. Lap 3. In 4th place and trying to chase down. We need to get that last few corners better because that's where we're definitely losing time. There. Oh, thanks, YT. Here, it's hopefully being fairly consistent, which is good. Got to get my pace up though. I lost a wee bit there. Got to figure out how to get that faster lap. turn there at all. Medium tyres. Come on, look at the understeer. No turning at all there actually. My tyres are alright, but I need a line through there. I'm not going to get the best line. Ah well, we got fourth. And they're using the 296, which is quite it's quite a brave choice. I think it's quite a twitchy car. But we managed to, well, we got ahead anyway. Ah, Deet Cake, is that, or Deta Kaki 2283. Good to see you. My lap times weren't too, well, they weren't too far away. That, yep, 3 and 1 is an oil. Not anymore. Yeah, take care, YouTube viewers. Good to see you, and thanks for your comments and for supporting us. I appreciate that. And to everyone watching, we got a clean race there and up 3 places. Let's see if we can get a better lap time. I wonder. Yeah, we've gone up a little bit, which is good. At least that was a lot cleaner. My goodness, it was gonna. At one point, the guys behind were pretty close, but when we got past, when they all went off, it's just when you see the amount of steering I have to do for the lock on that car, because its steering lock is way over what it should be. It's a kind of strange one, but let's see what I can do. Right, I might try a different car. I think. Let's see what would be a better car. I know that's there's the new Ferrari. There's the where is the new Ferrari? You'd think they'd have it in alphabetical order. That would make a lot more sense. But you're kind of picking your way through everything. Right, okay, we're going to use the Ferrari and see how we can get on. But welcome along, everyone, if you just joined us. It's the Hugh Hat-Trick channel, and we've got our stream. Right, I'll put on. I'll need to get a ghost to follow. Let's see if we can. Hopefully. Got a very quick gear change, this thing, isn't it? There goes the Subaru. Bit of time off, but not that much. We've got about half a second. We need to try and get a lot more. a low 42, and ideally we need to get into the 41s. Better. That's a wee bit better. Ah, right, there we are. I'll come out of that. I'll come out of that lobby there just now, and take a wee break before we start the next race. Now here we are. Richie and Dottie, have a good one, bud. Light deployed. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. I do hope you're well. It's good to see you all. Yeah, we've done 2 race A's. We did a race C, and now a race B. That's a lot better than it was. And we are, my goodness, I set our old generation. It's at a 141 dead. That's very, very good. That is a very good time. He's a good friend there, and we normally are doing our best to try and compete. Now he's used the R8 LMS Evo. Oh wow, that is quite a thing. I'll need to get back and do a bit more time trial, I think, to try and get anywhere near that. I do think there's a bit more time in it in the first few sectors. I think just getting the braking right, getting the turn in is definitely maybe half a second or so, but that R8 he's done extremely well in that one. So here we go. It's we should be going into the lobby any second now. There we go, and we'll do our second race B. And this time we have moved up a little bit. We have gone up to 4th. And there's not a huge amount in it in terms of time-wise. It's just over a 10th to 3rd. Now, the one in pole position is a good 6 tenths clear of me. And then there's a few tenths behind. And interesting, there's Matthew SSV12, who beat us in the last race. But we've gone up in time because of our qualifying. So we will see how that one goes, but at least we're further up the field. Hopefully get a good battle there. So we've got 911s. We've got quite a range of cars actually on this one, which is good. Right, here we go. I think for race C I'm going to have to watch Tisney's lap time guide, because he does a very good lap there, and I'm sure he'll be able to show you where the braking point is in that Alfa Romeo. So there we are, the new Ferrari. Oh, I'll make sure that we've got just keep the traction on 2 just to be on the safe side. Didn't brake at all there. Don't know what happened. Brake hard, but nothing. Doesn't even turn in. I've got far too much lock on this car. The steering lock's far too much. Yeah, I knew it. Just far too much steering lock. I need to bring it down massively. Here we go. Is this Suzuka? No, it's Barcelona. Barcelona. Bit of argy there. Okay, last lap. They're going for it in front. Can we do something? Can we catch a few places? Will there be an incident? We'll have to see. Quite a good battle though. A half a second penalty in front there. Third by a fraction. We were just within it. That's not too bad. Ah. Oh, it's quite, you have to concentrate with that one. But we got there in the end. Ah, Gone Snowman. Hi mate, I was the Hurricane that started on pole. and came second. Oh, well done, Sobin. Yeah, well done. That was a good race, actually, wasn't it? That was good fun. Yeah, I'm using a Thrustmaster and I had way too much steering log. I'm like a bus trying to get around the corners. But actually, I think this is my favourite race so far of the week. I did a couple of race A's and we've done a race C, but this is much more fun actually. And yeah, definitely a bit more. That Ferrari's quite good. But welcome along. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for coming on to the channel. I do appreciate that. And for everyone who is watching, it's good to see you. I hope we're giving you a bit of entertainment for your Tuesday morning or wherever you might be around the globe. You're very welcome to be here. So that was fun. That was good fun. Now, it's just after 1 o'clock. I think. Let me quickly check. I know I had a phone call a little bit earlier. Ah, you saw a message. Yes. Yeah, no, that's it. I've started streaming quite a lot more now. So yeah, so it's been quite good. I need to quickly check. Oh, I've got a voicemail. Let me see who's been phoning. I wonder. Right. What I'll need to do, I'll need to finish the stream there because I've got a call that I need to phone back. But you got distracted mid-race before I was trying to watch your stream at the same time. Oh, well, that's pretty good going. I do appreciate the support. Yeah, it's a good race. I'm going to come back and I'll stream a bit more of that. I'm also going to do a NASCAR. If anyone likes NASCAR 25 and they have it, I think actually I might even have an open lobby. And we could do some like the Daytona Tri-Oval. It's quite good fun there. So I'd quite like to do that. I'll probably do the time trial. I'm not sure whether I'll stream the time trial, but I'll be back again on... oh, yeah. Well, could I do one more? Should I do one more? Oh, maybe I could do one more. How about... We've got 7 minutes. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Here we are. One more quick race. And then that'll be me. Now we've got a few minutes here. What I'll need to do, I need to quickly check a voicemail, but I'll be right back. Right, here we are. Okay, back again. Right, back for the last race. We'll see how we get on. We've got just 3 minutes left and then we'll be in the lobby. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we should be in the same lobby again. That would be good. But, there we go. Let's see. Here we are. Right, there we go. Right, says here we've got 18 watching on portrait, so welcome along to everybody. And there's a few people watching on the main screen as well. I'm trying to get my stream bots working, so there's a bit more stuff that comes up in the comments for the kind of offers and deals that we have. So we'll see how that all works. But there we go. Right. So I'll turn that off, and there we go. Okie dokie. So we're in this Ferrari. Good lap. 142.1 to beat. Can we get into the 141s? That would be good. Oh, not like that, we won't. Right, what I need to do is also to try and bring this steering lock a bit down. Although, yeah, it's a funny one because whenever you... it doesn't remember the next lobby, so if you restart it, you're going to do it again. Unless, if anyone's got a Thrustmaster T598 and they know the way to fix that, I would love to know how do you get it to remember your lobby settings on your wheel for Gran Turismo 7. It remembers things like your brake balance, your traction control, but not your steering, which is a very strange one. I really don't know how it's come to that. Right, there we go, into the lobby. There we are. Now. There we go. There we go. Right. So, we'll start the last race. Here we go. It's been quite a good one. Well, we've got SNR CM79. A few people using the R8. That's not a car you see being used much at all, actually, in Group 3. The Audi R8 is quite an old one now. Makes a great sound, mind you. But, so... got a few A-rank drivers as well towards the back of the field, so they may well try and come through. Okay, oh, we're in 14th position here. this must be a slightly better lobby. Right, here we go, in the Ferrari. Race B. I was looking for the Lamborghini. Have we got you in there? Oh, somebody's already slowed right down. The guy in front is incredibly aggressive. Cars are going off all over the place. My goodness, we moved up 6 places on the first lap. That was quite something. Past that last one, but we'll let him in. I think it's oh, what on earth was that? Did a funny thing there. Didn't expect that. that's incredible. That he has a half-second penalty, and it doesn't really affect him, and he still regains the place. Come on, in. Turn this car in. Here we go, last lap. Well, we moved up 4 places. There was a few bumps here and there, but we got there in the end. That's obviously a much better lobby. But still struggling a bit for pace overall on that one. I think we just needed to kind of relax a bit more to get a bit more speed, but we got there in the end. Sorry, my comments disappeared on me. There we go. Rob Bob, good to see you. You're in Glasgow. You went from 2nd to 5th in the first lap, and you just stayed in 5th for the finish, or just stayed in 5th for the finish. Well, that's all right. I was 10th on mine. Yeah, it was unfortunate we didn't get into the same lobby. But I know that's the thing. But good to see you. It's good to see everybody. It's so annoying when because you kind of hope you try and get into the. Now, have you tried with traction off? Normally I probably would, but it was quite twitchy. So I don't know, especially when you come to that kind of mid-corner, you know, that kind of left-hander on the hill. I was finding it was quite dodgy there, but I need to practice my time trial on that. Daniel Price, next race, first time watching, subscribed. Oh, welcome along, Daniel. It's great to see you, and thank you very much indeed for subscribing. We've been going now for over 2 hours, actually. Yeah, we've had a good long stream this morning. But I do hope you're well, and I do appreciate you coming and watching this channel. So yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. At least we did gain a few places. It was quite vicious. I mean, folk were kind of spinning off all over the place. In fact, I might actually save that replay. I think it'd be quite a fun replay to watch because I mean, I made 6 places on the first lap. Oh, I've gone down in DR. Oh well, not to worry about that. But I'll save the replay. I thought I may have gone up there, but I think it's maybe a slightly better lobby. But I was bumped into once or twice, which didn't help. But we got there. We got there in the end. Traveling at 2 to 4 year, it helps with that. Yeah, because I think I had it on 5, which may have been maybe a bit too much to be fair. But yeah, so no, that's the thing. All right, Bob, you're a good driver, no doubt. Oh, thank you very much. It's now I believe. Bob, you're from Glasgow. You're living in Glasgow. Well, my wife is from Glasgow, and we lived in Glasgow for many years, back in 2010. And yes, all my father's side is from Glasgow. But good to see you. I think we've got people from all over the globe watching today. So yeah, it's been a good fun stream. So I'm hoping to try and stream a few different games as well, and I might do a kind of evening stream. We'll see what we can do one of the nights. I'll also be doing interviews for a sim racing community called the Sim Motorsport Association, which is South Africa's top sim racing community. It's actually really good, and they use GT7 as their platform, and they have races. There's going to be a new series starting in early February. So I tend to interview all the drivers from the top tiers, and we go right the way through the tiers, so it's good fun. You're from Edinburgh originally, but you've been in Glasgow 17 years, and you're 55. Oh, you're a little bit older than me. I'm coming up 51. But yeah, I lived in Edinburgh for many years, 16 years in Edinburgh. But yeah, no, that's the thing. Well, I hope it's good weather in Glasgow. I've got many relations in Glasgow, in Maryhill, and all over, and Eastwood, and all around and about in different places. So yeah, it's a great city. Although I have to say the potholes, my goodness, we were there at Christmas time. The potholes in Glasgow, you need a 4x4, otherwise you're going to get stuck in them. You just disappear into the earth with some of the roads. But mind you, Northumberland's slightly better, but only a bit. But no, it's been a great stream this morning. I thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back definitely. It should be maybe possibly tomorrow evening, but if not tomorrow evening, definitely Thursday and on Friday as well. And we'll be doing either NASCAR or a GT7, possibly an F1 25 as well. It's sunny. You're in Annie's Land. Oh, my granny used to live in Annie's Land many years ago. Yes, because that's near the shipbuilding, isn't it? That's near the old shipyards. Can you turn your volume up? Hang on, I'll see if I can. I wonder maybe, is that a bit better? Because, hang on, I'll see. Maybe I've got that on, hang on. Is that on full? Hopefully that's on full now. That might be a bit better. But my Streamlabs only gives me the basic details. It doesn't actually give me my controls, my sound controls, when I'm on a scheduled stream for an unknown reason. But hopefully we can sort that. But yes, it's been lovely to meet you. And yes, definitely. Well, I'll be streaming a lot more during the week as well. So hopefully you'll get a chance to catch up again. But thank you to everybody who's been watching, and thanks to all the new subscribers and existing subscribers and supporters of the channel. It's been fantastic to race. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful day. And we'll be back. He's still streaming. What a man. Josh. You're on a different... Yes, we've been going for over 2 hours. We're just finishing now, but we've done 2 race A's, a race C, and a few race B's, which worked out quite well. But great to see everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be back very soon. And remember our motto: drive fast, don't crash. Bye just now.